What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Michael Williams in this thing, man. The THC CEO. Longtime friend of Jake, man. I just love hip-hop, love music. Love to perform, love to put on the show. And I figured that Fresno's been lacking some. Been lacking some entertainment, been lacking a platform for, a lot of local artists just to go ahead and, not only put on a display of their talents, but giving at the same time a safe space to listen to good music and absorb some good content, and not have to worry about no bullshit like that.
So because what's been hot, what's been like coming through the city is a lot of that Sacramento Bay Area stuff combined to make its own sound. And it's been like, shout out to Sean F, who's been actually tapping into that and made, a gateway for that.
Fate 300, all them,
all them. So, but
Eastside,
Jody from
the East, yep.
So stuff like that. But what we wanted to do,
my mic is hot.
Your mic is hot. I'm gonna get that down a little bit. But what we wanted to do is kind of like go from the other side of it and do like some of the stuff that's like behind that, not so much, drugs and all that shit. Not that we're hating on that, but we just wanted to do our own shit. So that's where he came in, and that's where we decided. Okay, well, he decided like let's do a show, and we did this before, and it turned out pretty good.
A few times.
Yeah, we did a few times before. It turned out pretty good, but now he's doing. I guess it's a collective. We're all doing this shit. The fucking Friday, March 1st show over there at what's it called?
At the Fulton. Born at Fat House.
Started at Fat House.
Migrated to Marlowe's Club.
Yep.
And now found his home at the Fulton for however long. We'll see. 2024
at least.
But for now, I'm telling you, man, we got Cortez Catering. My boy Solo Uno in the building in the back. He's gonna come through. I hope he's cooking the bacon wrap hot dogs, but it's just a taco.
He's got to.
It's just the tacos for show. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff you're not gonna want to miss going on that night, man. You got my boy Isaiah Dorsey in the building, gonna be performing. JY Lucky, Trust as well.
These two guys coming from Sanger.
And this is a little taste of what we got coming.
Yeah, and so we got 10 artists on the bill right now. 10. There's a lot of people that are not here that are going to be on there, and they got just that same energy, that same just like I don't want to say underground, but just more or less, it's going to be different from what you're used to. I mean, from Saturn to High C, like those guys are going to be on there. Saturn has a whole different like vibe to himself. High C, he has reggae music he does to himself. So it's just all around music, all around musicianship. We ain't just out there spitting bars and rapping about, guns and weed and drugs and all that shit. It's just it's a vibe. It's a vibe, and some of it is life story shit. You know what I mean? So that's, I guess, that's might be a different lane than other people. I don't know what you think.
And first off, shout out to Saturn. Got his album dropping pretty soon, man. I got the pre-release. That shit sounding pretty good.
You got the pre-release link?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And shout out to High C, man, the Real 16. If you haven't got that, go get that, man. That's just bumping, bro.
We have to link all these things in here so that way you guys know what we're talking about.
Well, the shit talking.
Yeah.
Talking
that's a good one. He's gonna be performing that at the show too. So whatever we're talking about, everything's gonna be performed that night.
But anyway, though, this the platform,
the platform and just doing this.
It's born out of, like he said, not to not include the street side of hip hop, because coming into 2024 at this point, the gang rap and just drug rap.
That became hip hop.
Just trap in general, that it is hip hop. It is, I guess, at least what the culture is pushed.
It's a form,
But there's also that side of hip hop as well, to where you got guys like
just talking about the daily struggle and in a different way. That maybe
I'm over here trying to think of names and everything.
Yeah,
I can't even do that on the spot.
But
you got guys like Solar and myself. You got guys like Kershey.
Say what's up, Solar.
What up? That's sold to the LA Uno Tools. Then check it.
Yeah, you got guys like everywhere.
And then we also got JY.
Hey, JY Lucky in this bitch. You know it. I love it.
Give it to Trust. Go ahead, bro.
Trust.
Hey, Trust Ohana in this bitch. Let's get it.
Yep. So these guys are just guys. We're all trying to tell our story. in a way that's it maybe could help somebody that actually dealt with some shit like we did in a different way. Everybody grows up different, so I mean, you got to respect everybody's story. Everybody has their own story, so I mean, us having a platform to do that with this show that's coming on, that's where we're like, we're big on. We're like, let's. I mean, finally we have a place to do it.
And for not only for the artists, but for the people, you know, for the fans out there, from shit statewide, countywide, citywide, you know, if you know who don't think that artists from Fresno are fire, or don't think that artists from Fresno could really rap. Everybody's on that hoo rah rah bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Again, figure of speech, but it is at the end of the day kind of just, you know, not that it's fun. It's party time, having fun, good life, you know. Let's go out, have a fun, you know, ride with the homies, smoke some blunts, get high, get drunk, you know. This is more so, you know, something you can listen to with your mom in the car, something you can listen to with the homies in the car, something you can smoke a blunt to, something you can put on at the cemetery, something you can put on at a function, you know what I mean? This is like the range of, we're going.
What song would I want at my cemetery? Holy shit! What song would I want at my fucking funeral?
You know,
I'm trying to think. What song?
You gotta make that song, bro. Or at least gotta be inspired by some music to kind of get that.
Hit 'em up. Imagine
music.
they play "Hit 'em Up" at my fucking funeral.
You know, like, and that's art, bro. Like,
Hit
it's
'em
just
up. No, I ain't that vindictive.
You know, being able to indulge within yourself to put out something that's not
negative,
you know, vulnerable. Not
I would say
to not
I
be
would
not
say
so
negative.
aggressive and to be vulnerable.
I would,
you know,
so be vulnerable, and it's like, because a lot of this rap stuff, I think it came from a place of like
pride,
bravado,
pride, macho man shit.
And not to say that we're the soft side of rap, because everybody, like I said, has their story, but it's a different struggle. It's a different everyday. And like, I made a song called in the middle of CA, and it's basically the chorus is like, where we hustle every day, like no matter what, like, yeah, so what, we make music, but we're still gonna go to our job tomorrow. You know what I mean? We make music for everybody, but we're still gonna hustle tomorrow. We're still gonna do this the next day. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, it's the everyman's everyday type of music, I would say. Mm-hmm. And like, this is the type of shit you want to bump when you're going to work, and you're gonna hit that struggle, but you need an elevation or from your peers to show you that music that you haven't heard before, and it's coming out of your local area. And that's what we wanted to do, because I mean, a lot of people are investing in people they don't even know, or
LA, San Francisco, Sacramento, you know, they're just feeding into the first thing that pops, the first artist they see that jumps. Oh yeah, he's the next thing up. And it's like, it's just what Thizzler posted.
Yeah, I get that. That's like, that's party vibe. Like on a Friday, Saturday, that's what you want to play on the party days. I get that. But you have fucking 4 or 5 other days. No, about 4 other days where you're just gonna be like, what am I gonna play for my day?
And not only that, it's just
I like that's where we kind of fit in. I feel like
there's a larger demographic than what hip hop caters to, that wants to indulge in hip hop or wants to indulge in rap, but doesn't really feel connected or doesn't feel like there's anything relatable to them. You know, there's some people who really take music serious, and they really want to listen to something that is going to either benefit them, inspire them, or just have a purpose in their day, you know. And if the music is not meeting some goal or does not meet that archetype, I guess, it's going to fall off the wagon. And for those artists who don't make that kind of music, it's not a knock. There's another probably demographic just as the same.
Because here's the story right here. When I come to JY, I mean, he could tell you his story real quick in a nutshell, just coming from where he came from, just rapping, just pushing the fucking issue every day, non-stopping, rapping in 2 languages. What the fuck is that, a crackhead?
Hey, that boy used to be playing he used to be playing the clarinet at AM/PM with a guitar, clarinet, a whole bunch of shit.
So from JY's story, he could tell
hold up. I bought that guy a water bottle one time, man.
Oh, well,
in the middle of the summer, it was probably like 105, and he was like, "I don't want the water, I want a beer." I was like, "Bro, fuck
you want to dehydrate yourself?"
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, your story, real quick. Just
yo, what's up, man? JY in here. So just to wrap it up real quick. I mean, I'm from Sanger, locally.
Me too.
But you know what I mean. As a youngin, I fucking came from Mexico, young. First language was Spanish, And I remember just growing up, it was just hard to even learn, to even speak sometimes, you know, in Spanish and stuff. I mean, in English. I didn't learn really English till like in the 4th grade. So I remember growing up, it was hard. But I think that same reason is what made me write and stuff like that. Because I was able to express myself better through writing, you know.
Yeah.
Ever since I was little. So I used that because I learned how to read and stuff like that in the 4th grade English. Because everything else was just Spanish.
And then what got you rapping? Like, what was something that just said, hey, man, I want to fucking do this?
Honestly, it was one of my cousins. Shout out my cousin Papu. He put me on into music. I got here from Mexico, and I remember like the first thing what the homie was saying, Wu-Tang. He was talking about like the Wu-Tang make a group and stuff like that.
Okay.
That shit inspired because I was like, man, that's like the first group I ever heard was like the Wu-Tang Clan because of my cousin like that. And
is it safe to say? Let me get this. Is it safe to say that you thought like, okay, if I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna put a group together? Is that like you felt like you had to have a group to rap, or did you feel like you could do it solo, or did you like the group aspect of it? Because I always wanted the group aspect of it. I always wanted my homies to rap with me. I think everybody understands that, right?
That's facts.
I think really what it is how like Michael is pretty much what's trying to do right now is I want to see everybody level up. You know, I want everybody to eat. So to me, that's like the number one really is like, and music is the one thing that we call link. I feel like everybody has their own story, like you said.
Yeah.
And everybody has their own story, but everything you could relate. The feeling is the same.
Yeah.
And anything you like, your feeling. We all felt pain, angers, no matter what way situation, but we all felt those same emotions. So as long as we could put those emotions on to like the words, it's easy money, man.
I'm about to go crazy right now. What? It's all about like you could even think about life just being consciousness experienced.
Just being alive.
Oh, hold on, I had the mic backwards. Yeah, there we go.
I,
As consciousness experienced in many different ways, you know.
Right.
So like how he's saying, like we all feel the same emotions, we all feel the same story, we all experience something similar. It's because we all are just different vessels of life. You know what I'm saying? Just traveling through this world, trying to find a home, trying to find a purpose, trying to find what's right, you know, and balance.
And then like, you know, trying to find comfort too, right? And then I think sometimes that could be detrimental to your growth when you're really just, you get that comfort zone. And I feel like when I was starting this thing, I was just like, you know, I'm comfortable just making beats at my house, I could do that, whatever. I could sell beats and do this. But what I wanted was to engage with everybody, engage in just stories, engage in like everything, make a beat for somebody. Like the beat that he's gonna do on March 1st, it's called Fire Burning? What'd you call it? Fire Burning. I made that beat just because I thought, you know, it was a cool hip hop beat. I don't know how many fucking weeks, months later that he just stumbled into the studio, and then that was the beat for him. And it's just like meeting people. We're all coming onto this. If you're in the same wavelength, you're all gonna end up meeting. I had a beat for him where it was like we held that shit for I don't know how long. I hope he performs that one too. But like I think like-minded people are putting on this show right here, and what you don't get in Fresno right now is a place to like be comfortable, hear some music that you would probably play on your day to work, or just something like there's a I can't really put a finger on it. And it's not
it's not just any random music either. It's not like, oh, we just recorded this in the closet and we're gonna come out, and no, we're just trying to see if anybody wants to listen. No. It's $10 a ticket for a reason.
Yeah, this is honed in like
we're not bullshitting anybody. We're not out here trying to fucking be snake oil salesmen. Yeah. Like we're putting out a genuine product out here. Like this is Fresno's finest for a reason. You know what I mean? Like I'm not picking up just any and everybody. You know what I mean? People have either put feet to the pavement, they got videos, songs on social media, Spotify, Apple Music.
I would say a lot of people on this bill have probably like
have years in the game.
Years into it. The only thing is we haven't really had a collective place to do it, and I think now we have a spot to do it now.
Yeah, no, only buddy who don't got no years in the game is my boy right here.
Oh, man. He's brand new. What do you?
Yeah. Say introduce yourself, bro.
Let him know. Who are you?
Let him know the story.
I am Isaiah motherfucking Dorsey, you know, and it's Fresno's finest for a reason. I may be new to the game, but I'm true to the game, you feel me? We here. And it's really just gonna be a good vibe. It's local people, local artists, local food, you know.
Local food, yeah, that's right too.
It's a local feeling that goes universal.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's a local, but it's global.
And it's also, if I could, we could even do a short of this. It's a reason to go out. We wanted to make a reason to go out, as opposed to like, yo, where you from? Oh, I'm from Fresno. There ain't nothing to do there. Well, shit. We wanted to make it like, yeah, we have some cool ass artists who are pulling on some good shows. We can have a good time. Like, that's where you want to be at. That's where you want to go. Just like Art Hop. Just like how the mixers are doing. Like, we want to just add to that because there's a scene moving in Fresno right now that I feel like if we have people like us to just keep moving it forward, we could be the epicenter because we're right in the fucking middle. We're right in the middle of everything.
It's evolving, man. It's slowly evolving, but you can see the artists. There's artists out here. They're just hitting.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I've been talking a lot about motherfuckers having hubris, but maybe I got some hubris. But it seems like once I get my shit rolling, once I get balls rolling out this thing, man, the city seems to come along. You know, we announced Fresno's finest, the artist showcase. You know, I think we late January is when I kind of started.
Early January was the brain work.
Yeah. And then January, like mid January was when we posted it, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing. At that time, the only really thing popping in Fresno was the 420 show. Yeah. And then now we're seeing boom, February 5th, February 11th.
And then I have another artist that came through here. His name's Kid Country, and he's fucking gonna be opening up for Burner early in that show. So like, we got a lot of people who are just like ready to attack their goals and ready to like do it. And what you can learn from this, I guess, is, you know, nothing's too late. You could pop out here. We could make your song. We could do all this shit. You know, if you have a story to tell, you know, come to the studio. We could talk, whatever. We could make your fucking dream come true in a sense. Because I mean, I felt like when I started, I just made somebody's dream come true by just recording them. Like they never thought that they were gonna be able to sound the way they were sounding.
Turning thoughts into reality.
Turning the thoughts into reality. And I was just like, damn, like that's good enough for me. Let's just keep doing that. But now it has to be moving on to a next level. It has to be moving on to a next level. Like,
don't sleep on your dreams, man.
Yeah.
And then that's what I guess kind of get into that point. Then that's kind of what my EP is gonna be about, man. Nomad coming out. You know, it's all about that journey.
And that's coming out when?
Coming out February 29th, 2024. Right
before the show, so you have a day to digest his album.
And not only that, it's the date is pretty significant, man. It's a leap year, you know. A release as rare as the date, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
sometimes that day don't exist.
Exactly. You know, it only comes once every so often, you know what I mean?
Do me a favor, say Solo Uno one more time. Solo Uno, we'll do those. Give it to me.
Solo Uno. SO to the LAR Uno Tools 10.
Yes, sir.
He's got that shit locked down.
But nah, it goes even deeper than that, you know, like it goes all the way down.
It goes deeper than the Solar 2 O's at the end?
It goes deeper down. It goes down all the way down to the math, you know. It goes down to the 3, 6 to 9, you know, God's numbers.
3, 6, 9. I'm dead. Fine. Nah, I'm telling you, look.
I'm telling you, bro, no, it gets deep out here in this game.
So I'm gonna give you a time right now to go ahead and scan this, because if you scan this, there's gonna be tickets available. So I'm gonna hold this up for a second. Go ahead and scan it. You know, this is the part where you go ahead and take out your phone, give you some time, and then you go ahead and scan this, and it's gonna send you to the link to where you can get tickets for this shit. And I mean, we're gonna put out some snippets of what to be expected, but I would just say, you know,
Fresno's hot, man.
Come on the strength. If you have nothing to do that night, come.
We got Solar Uno in the building, JY Lucky, Trust, Isaiah Dorsey, everywhere, Jay Soto, Jay Llama.
Oh, Jay Llama's coming in.
TA, the motherfucking handful, the original Grizzly, man.
Yeah, that's another Grizzly right there.
It ain't Fresno's finest without the Grizzly himself, man.
Yeah, some of them cats are really actually doing this shit, and that's what they love.
Saturn, I forgot Saturn.
Saturn.
Hey, like I said, bro, he's dropping an album real soon. He's been one of the most consistent artists that I know. Bro's always dropping, always working. He'll get some vinyls and flip it into a record, man. That's my boy right there. If you want some samples done, you need, you know what I'm saying? Hit up the dream beat. In my opinion, the dream beat is Galaxy and Saturn.
Oh yeah.
If they were at one point that was a tag team, but
yeah,
at one point that was a tag team.
I had the boy in the studio.
Yeah, but like all great minds, we venture on our own ways. We gotta have our own space, our own path. And
so the other thing too about this is just be a yes man. I learned that be a yes man. Just work with everybody and don't let your ego come into it. No, everybody's trying to fucking do the same thing. Just work and have a good time while we're doing it. Next thing you know, something might pop. Who knows? But
don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Just live your life.
Just live your life great.
Express positive vibes. Man.
Yeah.
Negative shit's out the door.
That's all I could really. That's all we could really say for what we got going on. I would say tap into the links that I have in the video. Tap into some of the music that we have. See what you could take from it. But at the end of the day, if you want to learn anything and just talk to the people who have been doing this for a long time and say you're an artist who just wants to start, pull up that night. You have a plethora of knowledge just there, ready to talk to you, ready to hang out with you. We could talk about whatever you want. And if you're new to the game and you like our music, and you got something to it, you got something as well, show us your shit.
Shit, if you're true to the game and you're trying to get on, just let me know, man. This is the first, not the last. Yeah. So,
it's a real rough production. I mean, if you can see it right now, this is just a real rough production, but we're still pushing
pockets,
it.
Man.
We're still pushing
our pockets. But anyways, man, it's Mike Williams THC on Instagram, X, TikTok, whatever the fuck you got, man. Facebook. Go ahead and get that, man. Nomad coming out February 29th. We're going to be performing a lot of those tracks going down on March 1st.
Yeah.
Again, I got JY Lucky with me, Trust, Solo Uno, Isaiah Dorsey. I'm going to let them get their little outros out as well
at the end
when we come out. But it's all about the love, man. It's all about the music. It's all about the game, and it's all about, paying it forward. I'm not trying to create a platform to where artists come and they feel like, you got to come with, top-notch A1, $1,000, $250,000 quality type music right off the back. If you're, getting that, we respect the hustle. And we're not asking you to pay $300, $500 to perform. But then again, we're not putting on trash music.
Yeah.
So if you can make it work, and you need somewhere to show where it works at, man, hit my DM, man. Mike Williams THC, and we'll get that shit cracking, yo.
Yeah.
Listen to Nomad coming out once again, February 29th, dropping on all streaming platforms. Don't miss it.
Definitely.
And that's all I got, yo.
We're gonna close this one out with just saying you guys should come to the show, pull up. It's gonna be a good night, nothing but vibes. Everything's gonna be taken care of. We got security at the door. We got food. We got food in the place. There's gonna be a bar, drinks. I mean, it's the Fulton.
Let's talk about what you're gonna be working.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna be working with, Solar? Because let's talk about the food real quick.
All right,
and a little bit about your set too, brother.
Yeah, a little bit about yourself.
So I just want to say thanks to Mike, for
appreciate it,
having me on the show. Shout out to Galaxy, always having the platform, getting us exposed, Yep. Also the fellow artists, I just met. I knew Zay. I just met Trust and JY, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just met JY and we just did a rehearsal right now and that shit was dope. Shit. I'm excited and. What I'm gonna be doing on March 1st is I'll be selling tacos as well, and fucking probably just drop the spatula and pick up the mic and start performing.
Yeah,
so,
Spatula's gonna get dropped. Mic is gonna get picked up. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I'm grateful for the opportunity. It's been a long time since I performed, and I'm just excited. I feel like I've narrowed down my goal, and it's just to at least inspire one person. So. That's it for me,
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Zay,
that's what I wanted to do too.
give a little piece.
All I can say is, we're here to change Fresno. You change your Fresno, we can change the world, man. We just here to spread positive vibes. I'm young. I'm new to this. I'm only 23 years old. Born and raised Fresno, but I love it. And I love these people. I hear their music and I hear what they're standing for, and that's what I'm with it, man. It's not the same shit everyone else is promoting. We're just here to have a good time, make some money, and live life and thrive.
Yeah, but we're paying our artists on this side, yo. We pay our artists.